excited to talk to you today about everything asparagus. So we bought this property here about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, and it was just field. And we've developed it pretty well into a homestead of what we can for our family to be self-sustainable as much as we can. And when we moved here, we actually had asparagus on the land, and I've learned quite a bit about it, and I'm going to show you all about it today. So let's go to my backyard. I'll show you. Hey guys, so I want to talk about asparagus and how cool it is that you can grow it literally anywhere. But the coolest part is that it seeds over and over and over again. The crappiest part is it takes 5 to 7 years from seed to actually be a stalk of asparagus that you can eat. And when we first bought this property, this is our property here. So this is a provincial park, and then this is just all grass. And then this is like where our good grass starts, and then this is our barndominium, our chicken coop. I don't know if you can see all of them. Oh, I can't zoom in. They're all sitting up on a perch. But anyways, when we bought this all used to be scrub back here, and we actually had a whole bunch of asparagus already growing here, which is really cool because it takes 5 to 7 years. But the stalks of asparagus here are huge. But I wanted to show you what they look like when they're in seed. And I want to show you because I'm actually going to move this that grew up and is seeding now to our ditch over here where we moved all of the stuff that grew before here. And it's so hardcore when it grows that we actually tilled all this up like 3 times and moved dirt, and it still grows. So we're gonna dig this up. Oh my gosh, my chickens are flying. So we're gonna dig this up, move it to the ditch, and then it's gonna continue to grow over there, but continue to seed. And then 5 to 7 years down the road, I'm gonna have a ditch full of fresh asparagus. So I'm gonna show you, it's right here, but I'm gonna start a new video. So this is my property here. This is all right here, what's been tilled up. You can see it's just like kind of whatever growing, but this is the asparagus. And actually a couple months ago, the stalks that were here before that we moved over to here, I don't know if you can see, there's a stalk there, right there, and then some down here that I don't know if they made it, but they looked like this, and they were here, and there was a deer coming up, and it was walking straight for it. And I said to my husband, watch it walk straight to that asparagus and like eat it. And sure enough, it did. And I thought, oh my gosh, and you can tell. So they've been eating this asparagus too. You can see the top of it is chewed off. But this is oh my gosh, look at the ladybug. But this is asparagus in seed. So you can see that that's an asparagus stalk, but that's what the top of it normally looks like, right? When it's tight together, but that all branches off, continues to grow, and it'll seed like this. All this will dry and fall to the ground and then grow. So I'm gonna move this and this over to the ditch, and we'll have asparagus for there eventually in 5 to 7 years. So here is the stuff that my husband transplanted. This is the one that I don't know if it's gonna make it, but you can see like there's a huge stalk at the bottom, and then he put more over here, and this stuff made it. You can tell it's seeded. It's all seeded too. And we'll probably plant the other stuff right in here. And then eventually we'll have lots of asparagus in our ditch. But look at it. It looks like a big tumbleweed when it's seeded. Pretty neat. So if you're ever driving and you know how people go asparagus picking in their ditch, just look for this. It looks like a tumbleweed on like the ditch banks. And then remember for the next year that there's asparagus there, and you go picking before they seed, so early season.